We are here in the Bahamas.
We are going to make it right.
If you became a millionaire, would you keep working? You know?
The commander is here.
What's going on right now is California's trying to figure out.
Don't eat.
Something that pop your butt.
Yeah.
Oh, I can.
Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, home of the BitSquad. It is 11:34 a.m. We keep coming in at that time of, it is April 13th, not Friday the 13th, but we're getting close. It is Thursday, April 13th. We're getting ready. We're getting excited. The weekend is imminent. The cruise is next week. Super excited about that. We have people in NFT NYC right now. A lot of people out there having a good time. A lot of people getting ready for Bitcoin Miami as well. And guys, if you're in the chat right now, we have a poll up. Energy drinks are necessary evil, good nutrition, big corpo psyop. Nick, where do you land on energy drinks?
Big corpo psyop.
Yeah, it's a big corpo psyop. I like caffeine. I am addicted to caffeine. Kat is the real reason I got addicted to caffeine. I branched into tea, and then she was a coffee drinker, got me drinking coffee. This was 5 years ago. But that being said, caffeine, it is a drug. We can admit it, but you don't have to consume it in a bad way. You know, green tea leaves, it's full of antioxidants. I drink black coffee that is essentially bean juice.
Yep.
Love bean juice. And if you like bean juice, hit that like button. I know a very, very popular drug. We all love coffee, right?
Post one in the chat for bean juice.
It's a great drug. It's a great drug.
Wait,
all
is
right,
it a bean or a nut?
Say what?
Is it a bean or a nut?
It's a legume, correct? Actually, is it a bean? I think it might be a bean.
Someone in the chat tell us.
Is it a bean? Is it a nut or is it a legume?
Well, because peanuts are legumes.
Legumes? Is it legumes or legumes? Oh my
It depends
God.
on
I've
where
been
you
saying
are.
it incorrectly for probably 22 years at this point.
I think legume is the French pronunciation.
That's how I pronounce it. All right. Well, we love the French here. All right. Who also loves the French? BitBoy Crypto. Hey, let's get here. 1.45 million subs, guys. Let's get those up. You're young. You're young. You still got 10 years. All right. We have a great video that we just put out on Gary V. You're going to want to check that out. Ethereum crash confirm. See what Ben is talking about. What do you think about Ethereum? Where is Ethereum going? Coffee is toxic. Bean juice, let's go. Coffee is bean soup. Okay, bean soup. We'll take bean soup. I like bean juice, but bean soup also good. DZ in his hee Lajuma Beach. All right, it's called a coffee bean. Yeah, but a peanut is called a nut, and so we can't go by what people are saying here. We have Bobby, the other side of the camera. He's doing the YMCA. Those who don't know, he loves the Village People. What's your favorite Village People song, Bobby? YMCA. Of course, it's YMCA.
It's the only one they made. Like they literally made no other music other than that song.
No, there's one about like men or something, like men at work or something. I don't know. And they're like some like
That's
pseudo,
sus.
you know what song?
Sus.
Hit that like button if you like disco. To me, disco is never dead. I still believe disco may have a resurgence. Actually, will disco ever come back?
Oh, for sure.
You think so? Things are
Yeah.
cyclical. You know,
They're
things
very
do come
cyclical.
back.
Look, rock and roll
disco?
died when the Black Crows stopped, but it will come back. Okay.
Rock and roll died. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, to me, rock died in the 90s. Actually, last two rock songs that I thoroughly enjoyed, they came out similar times. Superman and Cut My Life into Pieces.
Papa Roach.
All right, let's get into the show. People are like, what is going on here? All right,
What
guys,
the
make sure
heck?
you follow me on Twitter, 40,000. Hey, I just got into 500. Okay, I was 40.4. Now I'm 40.5. Can you feel his pain? Note to self, don't try to. All right, that's a great video. If we have a CT minute, we might get into a little fun video there. Guys, make sure you order the book. If you haven't ordered the book, maybe give one to a friend. A lot of people love it. It's really getting great reviews here. Suffocation. Man, y'all love some Papa Roach. Black Crows were not that good. I tend to agree with that assessment. They were good. They were good, but it's not like they were the end of rock.
Look, they're a little hard to handle, but they were good.
Deftones? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
what are your
hell
thoughts
yeah,
on
bro.
Deftones? Deftones, I couldn't get behind because the guy's voice is just so whiny.
They've aged really well.
Okay.
Like
all right,
if you're at
maybe
the gym and you put on like, Saturday Night Knife or whatever it was, that's a great
I
album.
killed rock in my own brain by liking Korn and Limp Bizkit. And
I love Korn.
Hey, Limp Bizkit, I forget what that one album, the one before Chocolate Starfish, it was pretty decent.
The
All
hot
right,
dog flavored
let's-
water.
All right, strong opinions on Limp Bizkit as well. All right, market cap. All right, where are we at? We're checking out CoinGecko here, guys. We have moved up significantly. We are now coming in at 1.3. Let me hit the refresh button. That just seems so high. Yeah, 1.3 trillion dollars, folks. The 24-hour volume coming in where it normally does, right around 50 billion. That's a nice, healthy level. We have Bitcoin dominance at 45.2% and ETH dominance at 18.4. Gas a little bit up at 36 squay. Let's see, what is Bitcoin doing? Woo! We are up 1.7.
Wow.
Close that short. It was a scalp short. I got my little bit of profit, but hey, I might have to revisit the charts, look at some 7-minute candles, and hey, maybe I'll try again. We have Ethereum. Nice pump here. We are pushing $2,000, folks. Kind of want to just click on it and just look at that, guys. Oh, nice
Wow.
pump coming in.
Look at all that selling pressure, DZ.
A lot of people, they say, hey, everybody's saying sell. Maybe that means people are actually going to be buying. Is it a psyop, just like energy drinks? It looks like energy drinks are a big corporate psyop. So the people have spoken. The BitSquad has come in. All right, Black Sabbath. Okay, great rock band. I like Nirvana. Foo Fighters is fine. Tenacious D. The best acoustic duo in the history of mankind. All right, let's go back to the crypto market cap. What do we have going on here? We have XRP moving up a little bit. It is now coming in 51 cents, up 1.6%. Cardano looking good, up 3%.
Always.
And Dogecoin looking even better, twice the gain there, up 6% just about. Still under a dime. Cardano still just kind of hanging around this 41 cent level.
Godsmack.
Godsmack's good. Remember how edgy? Well, maybe you're a little young, but how edgy and cool the people with the masks were. That they never
Mudvayne?
took the masks off. Slipknot.
Oh, Mudvayne had the masks.
Mudvayne. Okay,
I think
I'm
Slipknot.
thinking Slipknot.
They lost their masks after the first couple albums.
Oh, God, losers. They
What
couldn't
about
hang on.
Guar?
Guar. I heard good things about their live shows.
Yes.
You
amazing.
know, act like you're going to the front row of a Gallagher show.
So funny note here. My wife this week has actually been working with Jack Black
Really?
and Post Malone.
Okay.
She's been working
together,
with both of them.
huh?
Yeah. So they're on a movie together. And she said, first and foremost, that Posty is an amazing person. He's awesome and the coolest.
Yeah, he seems genuinely nice. Post Malone
Yes.
does seem genuinely nice.
Yes.
Massive amounts of mushrooms will do that to you.
Yes. Incredibly empathetic. Jack Black, professional, very professional, and also a nice guy. But you can tell that he's like kind of old and tired now.
His time is precious.
Yeah.
You know, I remember watching during the pandemic his YouTube channel, and I feel like you get a lot of those same vibes.
Yeah.
He's, you know, very friendly. If he's at the red light and you're on a motorcycle, hey, he's going to connect with you. He's going to
Yes.
talk to you. He's going to give you a little. But once that light turns green, he's going.
Yeah.
Skidadadadaboo.
Done.
Okay. All right. That was great. That was great. Hit that like button if you like scat. All right, everybody. Back to the charts here. No, that's what it's called, guys. That is what it's called. We have Solana up 5%, Polkadot up 3%, Litecoin. Hey, I know Tom Brown. He is doing jumping jacks, cartwheels, somersaults. He's just super excited. Double, triple, backwards gainers.
Hang on. Hang on. What do you think, Tom? Tom's off in thought.
Hey,
We just had a quick
don't leave 'em
preview.
hanging. I'm
Quick
putting my
preview
earpiece
of
in.
Tom Crown right there,
Putting my
staring
ear-
at the Litecoin charts.
Yeah, he's currently very, very invested in the 30-second chart. We have Avalanche up 5%. Guys, we are seeing some serious movers.
Pull up that FTT, bro.
Is it going to pull up on here? We have Radix up 33%. Wow, quite the move there.
Wow.
Arbitrum up 12%. Aptos 10%. Dogecoin coming in one of the top gainers there. So we're seeing some really, really good moves. What about the downside? Are we also seeing negative impacts? Nothing too scary. Nothing coming in more than 2.5%. Now, you said something about FTX. Why? Is there a
FTT,
serious
I don't
move
think
on it? I
FTT's
know it gained 100%.
I don't think it's on CoinGecko. Why was it not listed in the big pumpers?
Okay. Well, they give it the hex rules.
Oh, they do.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, that pump came in. We were looking at
Wow.
that yesterday afternoon. Looks like it came in right around 2:30. No, sorry, 1:30 in the afternoon there. So huge gain. I think at one point it was it was above 100% gain. You can see it right there, 125, and then 132, then coming in above 262. So nice pump. Still up 70%. I have a little bag just because it was so small. I didn't really move quick enough to protect my capital. And so, hey, my $18 is now $34 or something. Hey, I guess that feels good. Are we ready for the guest charts here?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll get into the tickets and stuff later.
All right.
Tom, how are you doing? You got a red shirt, but the candles are green.
I started the morning getting pranked easy. I'm sitting here and all of a sudden I can hear I'm live maybe. And luckily I wasn't picking my nose like I was 10 seconds earlier. So thank you for waiting.
Did you pull a Vitalik? Did you wipe it on the couch?
No, there's no couch here.
All right,
on that
Vitalik's
pillow.
booger. Now he picked his nose. He wiped it on a couch. Is that an alpha move or a beta move?
I mean, that's an alpha move. I mean,
I
you
agree.
can't get away with that. You can't get away with that unless you're a boss.
Yeah, same thing with like very small pink unicorn T-shirts. Same thing with all the weird furry costumes he's wearing, and you know,
Biggest bros in the gym. Always wearing unicorn shirts.
Long candle. I'm speaking about today's price action specifically, nothing else, of course. Tom, what is going on with these this ETH price? It looks like it's pumping up right at 2K. Are we going to burst through, and is it just going to be a big rejection party though, like me in the 8th grade formal dance?
Ouch. That's an alpha move. Yeah, let's take a look at the ETH chart. I want to do what DZ did at the beginning. You guys should follow me on Twitter.
You should.
At Tom Crown Crypto. No one follows me. See, look, DZ has more followers than me. I mean, you deserve it, and on YouTube, you know, great content.
That's just because Cardano NFTs were popular 18 months ago. That's all that is. You're earning
killed
it,
it, man.
slow and steady. That's the way.
All right, I was going to start with Bitcoin, but we can start with Ethereum if that's what you guys want to see.
It's pumping,
let's,
baby.
Let's bring up the charts, man. Yes, it is. So I'm liking what we're seeing on Ethereum, and I hate always repeating the same thing as like, man, we're at this exciting price. Things are looking good, but we're just right there at where we need to get past for it to get exciting. You can see that 2000 level dates all the way back to last year, July, August. This is some serious resistance, and we've seen a little bit of weakness on Ethereum versus Bitcoin. We had the Shanghai upgrade last night. I was thinking maybe, we'd see a little red. Doesn't seem to be in the cards now. So here's what I'm looking for is we are at the major resistance. We're at the either the starting line or the finish line, depending on how you want to look at it. If Ethereum can retake 2000, it has an incredible, like seriously, and I don't say this often, it has an incredible potential run above it. We had very inefficient price action from April 22 all the way down to June, basically candles just down. This is not typical market movements. Markets move with volatility up and down to drive you mad. And when that doesn't happen, we leave behind, quote, an ICT concept, a fair value gap. And what that really means is there's a lack of liquidity here. And so the market wants to move to fill that in. Whether it's going to reject once it gets to the top or not, we really can't tell. But it wants to fill that into essentially engineer liquidity, and so that large orders, large institutions can get orders in. By the way it's looking right now, I think it is likely we see Ethereum trade above 2000. I mean, we did briefly this morning. But when I say trade above, I need to see it move above, close above 2100. I'd feel more comfortable. And once you get above there, you can really get into these beautiful numbers like 3,500. That was probably the equivalent of 48,000 for Bitcoin in May, April 22. And you can see these moves really quickly if you can just get past this resistance we're at right now. So I think the Ethereum outlook for the year is we're going to see higher highs, in my opinion. I like the structure that we're seeing right now. I wouldn't go all in this second and think it's going to happen tomorrow. This could, as crypto does, kind of grind it out.
Tom, can you do me a favor? Can we take the Wayback Machine back to 2021? What happened when ETH first crossed 2000? Was it playing around at that level forever? That, was it support for a long time, or was it a rocket ship after? I mean, I'm probably thinking March, April 21. If I had to just guess, I don't have the charts memorized like that. My autism isn't that strong. You
don't want it, man. You don't want this curse. So it was a very important level. This is that's why I was saying you're right on with your intuition. There is Ethereum rallied into a new all-time high past 1400, which was set back in 2017. It rallied past, and this is exactly where it kind of had its little indecision moment. Came up to 2000, pulled back, scared everyone out, kind of a little lower high, did the same thing, and then we blasted through it. And if you look here, it's really where it found support again in the summer when we sold off from 65K on Bitcoin. It found support down in the 17s, and that's where we saw a lot of this consolidation this year, a lot of this kind of will it, won't it going on. The 2000 level is really, that's the takeaway here is 2000 is either the starting line or the finish line. I don't know which one, but if it's the starting line, we could see like a 70% move in this year. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I'm saying that it is in the realm of possibility.
All right. Any other charts you want to look at? I heard you mention Bitcoin. Bitcoin's fixing to do something. I know you want to talk Litecoin and Litecoin
What's a
only.
Bitcoin?
But what is going on with Big Daddy Biddy?
DZ, I have never prepared a Litecoin chart to come on, but then every time someone wants me to look at it, and
we were just talking about $95.40 is major resistance. What are you talking about?
Litecoin, I love Litecoin, but right now it's not what I'm looking at. I'm always looking at it, but it's not what I'm looking at right now.
You give it a light glance.
I give it a light glance.
It's a light amount.
I'm going to
give
this a bit glance. So last time I was on the show a month ago, I don't know if you were. I don't think you were here, DZ. Maybe you were. I showed you guys this. I don't know who remembers that. This was on March 15th or 16th. We were down here at 24.5-ish. I said, this is a bullish pattern I'm looking for, a megaphone. You've probably heard this a million times now by this point, but if you guys go back and you check out the show last time I was on, this is what I was looking for. We are playing this out. This is beautiful. We managed to hit a higher high. We managed to come close to what I was looking for before the rejection, just under 30K. Came back to test our ascending high trend. As you can see in this little diagram, that's what happens here after the 5. And then we're looking for higher highs. We are on track right now. This is my concern. This is what I like. What I don't like is it does seem that 32K is the target, or is the next upside target that where everyone's seemingly looking for Bitcoin. That's what this pattern would suggest. However, something that makes me a little uncomfortable is now everyone is kind of looking for this. I don't want to say they're copying me or something. No one owns charts, but it seems like 32K, however they came to it, is the target we're all looking for. And Bitcoin is just really not something that tends to do what we all want it to do, right? When everyone thinks it's going up, it typically goes down, and vice versa. So things are a little sketchy. This is a rough spot. Up to 32K is not actually a very large move from here. We hit 30.6 earlier this morning. I know that sounds like a lot because it's what, a $1,400 move. Well, guess what? That's about 5%. Yeah. So we have a 5% upside to a target everyone's looking at. It's going to get sketchy. It's going to get sketchy. I have a feeling something is going to happen that's going to shake some hands out, and that can play out as it blows past 32,000 and basically catches people short because everyone's looking for it, or we come just shy of it and maybe we break this megaphone pattern. We could possibly trade all the way back down to the 200 weekly moving average. That's like 25.5. People were waiting for that. I would say all pretty much half of March and all of April. It hasn't come yet. So the charts are looking amazing. I'm following this pattern while it's still valid, and I think that that's probably valid above 27-ish thousand. Right. But it wouldn't be surprising to see it get mixed up.
All right. Great stuff there. Are you going to be at Bitcoin Miami?
I 100% will be at Bitcoin Miami 23. I hope you all join me. It's easy. Are you going to be there?
I unfortunately have to go to VCon. Same exact days, same exact weekend. Yeah,
what is a VCon?
It's a Vumio thing. I got to go hang out with Gary V and go to a garage sale, I guess. I don't know.
Is that a Star Trek convention, DZ?
It might as well be. It might as well be. You know, no, Battlestar Galactica actually beats Bears Battlestar Galactica. All right, Tom, great stuff. Where can we find your channel?
On YouTube at Tom Crown. Daily live streams. Got a lot of educational content free. Twitter at Tom Crown Crypto. If you like TikTok, which nobody does, Tom Crown Official. I look forward to the new fan members that join. Great to be on. Shout out to all the boys in the chat. You guys are the best.
Actually, while it exists, Tom Crown, he does have one of the best TikTok editing out there. Is phenomenal. It's so captivating. You're gonna love it. So yeah, you definitely want to go check out his TikTok. We pinned, right below, we pinned his channel if you want to go check him out. So Tom, always a great time, man. Looking forward to seeing you on ATB in the near future.
Later, brother. Yep, I'll see you soon.
All right, start working on that base tan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
Cheers,
know,
brother.
we know. All right, man, take it easy. Yeah, that Miami sun will cook the back of your neck. Nick knows.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna know though. I'm gonna be in Indianapolis. I might try to go to Gary, Indiana. Maybe hang out. I heard the streets are nice and calm, and go see Michael Jackson's home, perhaps.
Yeah. All right.
Young Michael. We like young Michael. Older Michael, but we like young Michael. All right, let's check out free Bitcoin Miami tickets, guys. Do you want like a 2% chance to win? If you enter, your odds are better than 2%. We only have 47 entries. This isn't that crazy of odds, all right? I've looked at altcoins with better or worse odds than this. So retweet, you go into, it's Gleam is our partner with this. It's powered by BitGet. And so thanks to them, we're able to give away 2 free tickets. It's not room and board. It's not going to be your flight or anything like that. Those tickets are expensive, folks. So we're looking, those 2 tickets close to an ETH, I think. I think they're $8.99. So we're looking at $1,800. So really, really good opportunity if you want to check it out. Worst potholes in America. Gary, Indiana. Have you ever liked a Gary? I've known one Gary. I don't want to call him out, but it's Gary Johnson. Gary Johnson from Hoggard High, class of 02. Gary Johnson, dang. I'm talking to you. You know what you did, Gary. You know what you did. I got many Gary stories, none probably suitable for the stream.
Where is that tweet pinned that they can do this?
I believe it is pinned on Ben's account. So if we go here, let's see here. We go BitBoy.
I doubt it is because
It
that's
was.
the
It was. I don't know if
stake
it
one
still
in there.
is. Yeah, now it's a giveaway. So yeah, we're giving away money there. But yeah, if you want to, that is a great point. If you want to check it out, I think you might have to scroll just a bit to go down Ben's thing, and you
I'll
should
find
see it probably within a few. It probably wouldn't hurt for us to maybe do a retweet on that, like every 2 days or something like that. So maybe that's what we'll do there. So yeah, do a little digging. Hey. You know what that means? More opportunity for you to win. Now, I got to scroll for 8 seconds on Twitter. I'm out. That's an opportunity for you folks. So maybe check that out. I Trust Capital, big shout out to them as well. Invest crypto, gold and silver with your IRA. So if you watch some Crypto Face, he's talking about barrels of oil. He's talking about gold. And you're like, I want to get some gold. Check out I Trust. They do all the cool stuff to get out of the fiat scam. Anything else we need to want to go into CT minute before we do the headlines here?
Let's do it.
All right. First, let me hit refresh because I think I liked a couple this morning as well. And CT minute brought to you by anybody?
Maybe.
I think CT minute brought to you by Stake, maybe?
Stake.us.
Yeah, Stake.us. All right, cool. Big shout out to them for the sponsoring this segment. All right, first up, big shout out to Caleb Franzen. We're going to be talking about Avalanche later, I believe, in the Crypto Cage match, right? So, Caleb, he has some alpha for you folks. 21 and the 55 EMAs are rising with the price approaching the 200. And so he's looking at the price target in teal, 18% upside. Price target in red, 62% upside. So, guys, always, I can't, boost this account enough. It's really, really great stuff. So make sure you follow Caleb there. Then we have Desert Cryptos, one of our Japanese JPEG Junkie members, really doing a good job. And we just put out the Medium. This is huge. Guys, introduction for the Junkie DAO team, Nifty, Mayhem, and Liam, bringing their unique skills. So meet the first Junkie DAO counselors. What do you think about that? Counselors. Clever? Meh?
DAO
Junkie?
counselors?
We're counselors?
I got to respond to Joe Ryan because he's a jerk.
Oh, don't get caught in the weeds. Don't get caught in the weeds here. All right. Mark, Filter King, let's see, unknown. All right, we love that guy. Breaking Twitter to let users trade stocks and crypto. I think we're going to break this down as well. Huge news. Are you excited about this?
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this right now.
I think it's good. I think it's
good.
good.
It's good?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
Well, I don't know. eToro
What's the downside?
Well, okay, first of all, eToro. If any time at any point in history before this announcement, what were your feelings on eToro?
0. Did not move the needle.
Okay. So the fact that eToro is kind of this like mid property trading platform, like I would prefer if Twitter or Musk had bought eToro and then they integrated it, because I don't really trust eToro.
I don't think we're going to be using eToro UI at all. It would all be through Twitter. And so if your issue is the user experience, maybe that's an unfounded fear. Maybe.
How dare you?
How dare I? How dare I? All right, keep scrolling here. Evidence is mounting. The New York Times allegedly manipulated photos and videos to make Bitcoin mining locales appear polluted and smog-filled. Watch as the same pinch color profiles appear on every single one of their videos and images in the story. So they wanted to make it seem like, oh my God, look how bad. And, look at, oh my God, you can't even, it's like Beijing rush hour on its worst day. No, it's not that bad, folks. They're digitally manipulating it to make it seem worse than it is. I saw people, they did the same thing to their newspaper printing facility, and then they added a bunch of smog to that picture. It was like, look at all the smog and CO2 pollution from printing, and then they had like the million pages per day or whatever, and it was a little tit for tat there. So, guys, it's all fake. Mark Cuban, officially an investor in a Cardano DApp, book.io. I gave some alpha on book.io. I said, make sure you buy their first edition drop, which was Gutenberg Bible, not Steve Gutenberg, an actor that Nick really likes. No, it's you're probably more familiar with what the Gutenberg Bible is than I am.
Fan.
And whoa, am I liking Nick's hot takes on wyverns? I was going to like the wyvern clip there. If you want to know the difference between a wyvern and a dragon, follow Blockchain Basement at BChain Basement. Nick and BJ, they get into it, folks. Joe Paris, we love Joe. We always love the post, saying, hey, sometimes you got to go stop, smell the roses. And Joe is a very handsome guy.
I was going to say, the girl's not bad, but like,
he's got a 6-pack.
And he's like 7'2" or something like that.
Yeah, he can catch a rebound. You know what I mean? Great guy. There's the original tweet. And then Rice came by the studio, so
Love
we
that
like
guy.
Rice. And here's one more. Yeah, this is the last one. Some of you need to look at the national housing market in the U.S. Just simply recognize that year over year housing prices peaked in June of 22. Guys, we're looking at 10 months of decline, and look at the rate of decline there. Compare this to the 07-08 financial crisis. Their home prices fell, I think, around 30%. Here, very, very drastic, very sharp, but maybe that means it won't last as long. Maybe it will bounce harder. I don't know, but just really, really good data.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow Caleb Franzen. Any hot takes on any of this stuff here?
I mean, obviously,
Besides Joe and Wyverns?
Besides Joe and Wyvern. I mean, the New York Times article really made me mad. I read it. It's just a hit piece. They basically only talked to the Greenpeace, changed the code.
It says music still playing.
Yeah, it's not. It's not though.
Liars.
Yeah.
I pronounced Wyvern wrong. Wyvern?
No, it's Wyvern.
Wyvern.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Anyways,
Blind.
that really made me mad. And I think Riot Blockchain is actually threatening to sue because of a gross misrepresentation of their work. So, but yeah, before we get to headlines, we got to do one of these.
Oh, let's do it. Dragons have 4 independent legs, folks. That's what
Yes.
we were talking about. All right, let's get into the stories here, though. Why Bank of America thinks there's more gas left in the Bitcoin tank for 2023. These are strategists at Bank of America saying, hey, this rise is not going to be over just yet, folks. All right, that's not scary at all. All right, let's see. Analysis based on Bitcoin outflows from exchanges in the week ending on April 4th. A net $368 million worth of Bitcoin was transferred to individual wallets. According to a note from Bank of America's Shah and Moss, they emphasized that when investors plan to hold their coins, they move them from exchange wallets to personal wallets, potentially reducing sell pressure. Meanwhile, on-chain indicators are bullish at the time of writing. 2% of Bitcoin owners are breaking even at the current price, according to Into the Block, while 74% are in the money, baby. Concentration parameter is also positive, signifying that whales and investors are increasing their positions here. Bitcoin having events and all-time high. Boom, having all-time high. Boom, having all-time high. Boom, having all-time high. Let's see. Yoink, yoink, yoink. So we're not that far away from the halving. I was tweeting about this in November, so it's really good stuff on there. If you want to dig deep in my Twitter, you'll see some alpha on there. The JAR, Vice President of Corporate Development at Luno, told CNBC that a cyclical bottom is developing for Bitcoin ahead of its halving. We tend to see that. It's a little bit difficult here, but there's a little bit of a spike before this halving. Really can't tell since this isn't logarithmic, but there's a little bit of a spike before that halving. So there's a spike, then it kind of dies, and then there's like a whole bunch of activity real close to it. Spike kind of dies, a whole bunch of activity real close to it. Maybe this is the spike, and then maybe it'll kind of die, and then we'll see a whole bunch of activity after. And then, that's what we're kind of hoping to see here. Will it play out again? Time will tell. What are your thoughts on the 4-year cycle? Is it still king?
Probably not, because we're no longer in QE.
Okay.
But if QE starts at the time and anywhere near the halving, then yes. But I think the two are inextricably linked.
Okay, so you think the big catalyst for Bitcoin movement is quantitative tightening or quantitative easing?
I think it's liquidity.
More so than the halving cycle.
I think it's liquidity. So we've learned right now that
liquidity of risk on assets.
Yeah. So, I mean, did anyone we've been in QT for a while, and Bitcoin has been incredibly boring. That's really bullish for Bitcoin.
I like the bald head sunglasses hitman version of DZ. Maybe I'll bust it out tomorrow. I don't have my car. Kat drove me to work today so she could handle some things. So we haven't got her car legal. We're trying to get her car legal. She doesn't want to drive with her car. If you're like, oh, she don't have a vehicle. No, we're just trying to get it legal. So I'll let her. She's driving around. But the shades are in the car. Maybe tomorrow we'll have Top G know people like the chrome dome. I might even shave my hair fresh
Whoa.
tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Not to the skin, but with the skin
okay.
guard there.
Well,
so.
I'm less interested now.
All right. Let's see. Ethereum. Let's talk a little ETH here. Ethereum surges.
Baby.
Surges 6% following successful Shanghai upgrade.
I don't like how we're talking about surges of 6%. We sound like a bunch of stonk normies. This is crypto, damn it.
Yeah, but it is the number 2 asset. So it's kind of big, right? All right, let's see. Following the network's latest Shanghai upgrade, Ethereum is soaring. Market cap is currently up almost 6% in the past 24 hours. Liquidation data from CoinGlass also suggests that bearish traders were proven wrong too, with Ethereum leading the pack of more than $44 million in trades liquidated over the past 24 hours. Of that, 77 were short. And the 23, they had that leverage way too high on that long. So when we pump 6% and you get liquidated on a long, yeah, maybe lower your leverage, you degen. All right, let's see. Indeed, as data pulled from Nansen indicates, many validators have indeed made their exit, taking with them their staked ETH and rewards as they leave. Over the past 24 hours, there have been a net exit of 84,000 Ethereum. We're saying there could be upwards of 100K, so we came in a little bit lower than that. So buy the rumor, sell the news. Too many people thought that. It looks like it decided to go the other way. I'm not even going to lie. I almost wanted to open a long on Ethereum just because everybody was saying it was going short. I've just been counter trading retail. It seems to be a pretty good scalp strategy for me.
Yeah.
Could you grow the George Jefferson? If you can, bro, take advantage and grow the F out of it. George Jefferson is what? Bald on the top, thick on the sides?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I did that for my Twitch stream back in the day. I just shaved the top and left the sides. I hated how I looked.
Is that pre or post hot pepper?
That was pre or post hot pepper. Probably post, because after the pepper, it was actually after the Pocky or the Taki chip. Pocky chip?
Pocky.
I had the second batch that was like 40% more Scoville. So it was like from 14 million to like 18 million. Some insane. After that, I said, no more hot stuff. That I'm done. I'll shave my head. I'll shave an eyebrow before I eat another one of those.
Nice.
Very, very painful. Maybe has Joel ate a Pocky chip? Hit Network Gaming. We have a gaming channel.
That's why his channel hasn't blown up yet.
24-hour stream. You definitely need to eat a Pocky chip before a 24-hour stream.
If he would have eaten it like one Pocky chip or Taki chip per hour.
Never seen DZ and Andrew Tate in the same place at the same time. I don't know. When is he going to do a interview? Is he building it up for the real world so everybody has to like do his little paid thing, or is he going to go on like JRE?
I don't think Joe will have him on. Has he ever been on JRE?
Never.
Yeah, I don't think Joe will have him on.
Why not?
I think it's just I think Joe's brand is less down in the gutter and more of, if he's going to stir the pot, he's going to do it with like a thought leader.
I feel like they tried their hardest after Dr. Malone.
Yeah.
And I feel it can't get worse than that. Because they hit him with those clips where it really wasn't good looking for him. And so I don't know if they can do that. All right. Bald DZ Law, glasses or another.
I don't think Joe likes to argue on his show anymore.
I don't think they'd argue. I don't think he'd be like a Pierce Morgan.
Oh.
I think it'd be more like PBD. All right, let's get into what these investors are planning, though. 52% of investors plan to avoid investing in crypto in 2023. What are these idiots thinking? One of the largest scandals in the crypto sphere, the failure of FTX and the subsequent arrest of SBF has created a strong ripple effect across the industry. I would say create a strong ripple effect across retail and turned away a lot of potential investors from crypto assets. I would say turned away a lot of people on the sidelines who weren't sure from crypto assets. Interest in AI and tech, though, that said, a combined 71% stated they're likely to invest in either technology, 41% of them, or AI investments, 30%. The latter is presumably thanks to the rise of OpenAI's ChatGPT and generative AI. Furthermore, the study has shown investors are more likely to flock towards businesses that have profitability, high potential return on investment, and strong leadership. Wow. Oh, that's the type of business I should invest in. At the same time, they consider it a major red flag if a pitch seems too good to be true until they fall for it. Then it's like, oh, wait, not many people know about it. Oh, sign me up. I'll send you 1 Bitcoin. You'll give me 2. Can't beat that, right? CBDCs are aimed at tracking purchases and controlling our money. Tulsi Gabbard believes CBDCs will be used to track all consumer purchases and eliminate cash. She's taken a stand against Biden's plans to develop a CBDC in the U.S. A BIS report in May of 22 suggests that 90% of central banks are already exploring the potential issuance of a CBDC, with over half of them saying they're already developing such a technology. This is also including the U.S. after Biden placed the highest urgency on potential U.S. CBDC research as part of his crypto executive order in March of last year. Crypto Billy with a $20 super chat. Flat smack the like button for DZ and Nick. Show Ben how they can bring the heat while he is out. LFG. And how does DZ know about George Jefferson? I'm old, guys. I'm old. I was born in the first half of the 80s.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa. Yeah.
First
same,
half.
Same. Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah,
Thoughts on
Tulsi was on Rogan. She's been on twice, I believe. Pretty good. She's one of the few people, if you like Eisenhower's speech, speaking out against the military-industrial complex, speaking out against centralized power, and speaking out against the loss of democracy, she is a great resource for that. She essentially got kicked out of her party and was railroaded by the Clintons in the presidential nominee run-up, right?
It's true. Yeah. Hillary Clinton, fantastic.
I can't remember what the false narrative of her. Oh, the Russian thing. I think they said she was a Russian plant or something like that. So, Well, no comment. No comment.
like
Let's move on here. That's a hot one. Hot one.
Russian plants give us vodka.
Yes. We love potatoes. I love mashed potatoes. What is your favorite way to eat a potato? Mashed potatoes and gravy for me.
Yeah, I mean,
favorite potato. Go chat.
Au gratin with cheese.
Woo!
Right?
That's a good one. Yeah, that's really good. Dang it.
Yeah.
I hate my choice now.
I hate my choice.
You are Sigma. Fuck. All right. Montana. Right to mine. Crypto bill passes the House. Legislation already passed in the Senate in February and will now make it to the table of Governor Greg Gianforte. Bill number 178 prohibiting local authorities from obstructing the crypto mining operations was passed during the third reading by 64 votes to 35 on the 12th. Legislation has already passed through Senate voting in February. Now it's on the desk of the governor. He has a right to veto. It's unlikely he will, since he belongs to the Republican Party, along with the bill's sponsor, Senator Daniel Zolnikov. The bill also bars any extra taxes on using crypto as a means of payment, categorizes digital assets compromising cryptocurrencies, stablecoins, and non-fungible tokens as personal property.
Love it.
Love it. Want to move to Montana, not just because I watch Yellowstone, just maybe seems like a nice state to live at. Although, don't they hate outsiders?
Yes, but Hunt for Red October.
I
would like to live in Montana.
Okay.
And
Hunt
raise
for Red
rabbits.
October, great Tom Clancy novel.
Fantastic.
Very big books. I need to go into a Tom Clancy. That can keep you busy for what, 4 years? I haven't read but like maybe 3 of his books.
Yeah, my best friend, I got the first edition Hunt for Red October that was signed by Tom Clancy for my best friend for his 40th birthday.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Was it over 1,000?
It was less than 1 Ethereum.
Okay. Yeah. I want to get, is probably out of my price range now. I want to get first edition Dune is like my holy grail.
That would be great.
1962 or 7 or 9, somewhere around there. It's an old book, so it would be really, really hard. And all the stupid crypto bros and tech bros like it too. So, the San Francisco software engineers are going to drive up that price out of my range probably. All right. Speaking of San Francisco software engineers, hey, segue. Twitter brings crypto and stock trading to over 350 million of its users, allegedly. Although I do maybe think this is going to happen. They entered in, no longer private, has entered in a partnership with eToro online brokerage, which will provide its users with access to stocks, crypto, and other financial assets such as index funds. $10 super chat from Sebastian. DZ is Justin Fields. Ben is Andy Dalton.
Oh my God.
A better comparison.
Oh my God.
Dalton?
That's a huge insult.
The only Dalton I know is Roadhouse.
Andy Dalton is the redheaded QB who was on the Bengals for forever.
Oh, it's a sports reference. That's why I don't get it. Yeah.
You don't know who Justin Fields is?
No.
Okay.
Is it when Justin Williams plays the out,
essentially, yes.
left field or something?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Twitter's cash tags feature already makes it possible to view real-time trading data from TradingView on index funds like the S&P 500 and shares what some companies like Tesla through a simple search for the ticker symbol preceded by a $sign. And the app displays price information from TradingView via an API, similar to what Google does. For Twitter, which Elon acquired for $44 billion last year and now runs as CEO. That's actually not true. Technically, his dog, Floki, is the CEO. This partnership is a significant commercial move. That's his words, not mine. Floki seems to be doing a great job being a CEO, though. We love Floki. He's a cute dog. Cute dog. Have you seen him?
Yeah. I mean, he's a Shiba Inu, right?
Yeah.
I don't like Shiba Inus.
I heard they're mean.
They're
That's
assholes.
what Kat says.
They are mean. They're like blue healers. They're just dicks.
Is it because they're smart?
It's because they're stubborn. They're not smart. They're just stubborn.
Okay. Thanks, Nick. Do you still mine?
Yes.
Do you still mime?
No. But yeah, I'm mining a lot, and yeah. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. So, favorite coin to mine?
If I'm on AMD cards, it's Ergo. If it's NVIDIA cards, it's anything that runs on the Kapow algorithm. I like Neoxa. There's Dynex. There's Radiant. There's Meowcoin. A lot of great projects right now. Caspa has been going through the roof, but do not try to mine Caspa now. There's a bunch of FPGA and ASIC miners about to come online. They're going to ruin the profits.
Okay. All right. Well, you heard it here first. Nick got me onto mining and got me mining Raven coin.
Yep.
At this point, almost 2 years ago. We started about 2 years ago.
Nice.
April, right?
Yeah.
April or May?
It was the end of May.
Okay. Then I think I was the beginning of May then. Yep. I think we came in about a 2-week difference. All
so
right.
you were mining Raven coin before the last halving?
I mean, probably.
Wow.
Probably. Yeah.
You're doing good.
Yeah. No, I lost the wallet. All right.
What?
Anyways, it wasn't that much. It was like 7 cents.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? Lesson learned, folks.
Yeah.
Lesson learned. Those GitHub wallets, careful where you write your stuff down.
Oof.
I don't even know where I wrote it down. Obviously, I don't know where I wrote it down. All right. Bankrupt FTX recovers $7.3 billion in assets, considers a resurrection of operations. Yeah, they are considering the option of restarting its business. One of the bankruptcy attorneys at a court hearing said the price of FTT jumped nearly 110% after the hearing. Following the hearing, huge jump to $2.74 at the peak from around $1.31. Now it's pulled back those gains. I think when we looked this morning, it's around 60-70%. So FTT, that little rumor, or not rumor, but once they disclose the amount of assets they had, people were like, okay, maybe it's not as bad a dumpster fire. Now it's like just a wastebasket fire, that Dwight Schrute started. So not total, mayhem, but pretty close to it. All right, Yearn Finance allegedly exploited out of $10 million by a misconfigured token. Pexiot explained that the misconfigured YUSDT possibly allowed a bad actor to mint a huge amount of it before cashing out. Nansen claims the hacker distributed $11 million in ETH, DAI, USDC, and BUSD money among 3 addresses. Meanwhile, the Aave protocol confirms that it did not impact Aave v2 and Aave v3. Quote, we are now confirming whether there's any impact on Aave v1, the oldest version of the protocol, which has been frozen. We're monitoring closely to ensure no further concerns. Meanwhile, other crypto commentators took the incident as a reminder to users to diversify their funds across different DeFi protocols. Wu-Tang Financial was right all along, folks. We've been trying to tell you.
We're going to do some AI. Hang on. We got to look at these likes and subs.
All right, guys. We're at 850 likes, okay?
It's Bush League.
We just need 150, okay? At this point, 147, 145. Guys, I feel the power surging. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we're just I'm going to zoom in a little bit. What's the point here? We're just going to kind of showcase what
we
AI
have Midjourney
can do.
You can try and do a prompt.
We're not going to try to do a prompt. It's has a lot of issues.
But we have Bard.
Well, it's delayed right now. So right now, though, you could see it prompting and making you see it getting sharper and sharper and sharper. Pope Francis wearing a puffer jacket, walking on the street, natural afternoon light, shot on this particular camera, side angle view.
Wow.
And guys, just look at it slowly get better and better. In fact, I'm just going to kind of hover on this one now. I think we rolled up on a good opportunity. Getting there. Oh, wait.
Just did a hard refresh. That's cool.
Yeah. Israel
He's a
Adesanya.
UFC fighter. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is pretty cool. 8 different positions for a 2D cartoon
That's
style polar
interesting.
bear
Yeah.
wearing a tuxedo. Very, very cool as well. Hyper realistic, a view of a planet from space, giant machine surrounded by space debris. Also
These are
super
great.
cool, man.
You can just get lost in Midjourney for so long.
And then when you see the crazy photorealistic ones,
Yep.
it's oftentimes because you'll see a long prompt, and that's how they get. And so the good hacks, though. Oh wow, look at that now! Look at that now!
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's getting there. It is definitely getting there. Pope Francis. That must be him as a youth, like where the sun was really strong.
Yeah.
Here's some more. Yeah, it's just a really, really cool. I have a Midjourney account, so this isn't sponsored by them or anything. It's just a cool thing, and I think you get 25 free prompts. I have like
A month.
7 left.
Yeah. A month. It resets every month.
Oh, it resets every month.
It does. Yeah.
Oh, I need to go visit it. I was like saving my final 7. Like, I don't know what I'm going to want to use it on. Yeah, some of these things though are just so
rad.
cool.
We do have Bard pulled up on the other window, the green
Yeah.
window underneath. It's on a different browser.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so this is Bard. This is Google's. I haven't used Bard at all. I'm very, very heavy into Chat GPT. I've already used it this morning, just in the hour and a half I've been at work. But they asked, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin digital currency, created 09, professional, unknown person or group of people under the name Satoshi Nakamoto, centralized currency, meaning yada, yada, yada. So really cool stuff here. It's actually created December 08, correct?
Yeah.
The first
block was in January 2009.
Yeah. The white paper. Sorry, the white paper was in 08, and then first block January 09, December. Yeah, we were watching some show. It was, I believe, Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
and some guy was like a Bitcoin guy, and he traded Bitcoin in 2008. Cat looked at me. I was like, I know December 08, but I was like, I'm not even sure of like anyone besides Satoshi and like the 3 other wallets that did itty transactions.
You should ask Bard if the CIA created Bitcoin.
You know what? All right, it's not my browser. Sorry guys, I hate this. I already misspelled it. Yep, I hate this. Is like a little hand. It's a very, very small keyboard.
Oh yeah, it is very small.
There's no evidence that the CIA, in fact, they've denied. Oh, yeah, well, they've denied it, guys. So, that settles it right there. However, there are conspiracy theories that they claim that they did create it as a way to track, monitor financial transactions based on the fact they have a long history of involvement in cryptography. And this is a digital currency that uses cryptography. The identity of Satoshi is still unknown. However, there is evidence to suggest he is not a CIA agent. For example, he's never released any personal information about themselves. Well, that's not evidence suggesting that, which is not typical of CIA agents. What are you, idiots? Additionally, Satoshi Nakamoto has never published any papers or articles about cryptography or Bitcoin, which is also not... What is going on? All right, this makes me think it is now, right? I'm just like seeing the opposite.
The more it's talking, the worse it gets.
Yeah, there's a lot of bias in it. Still, I was using ChatGPT, going down rabbit holes I can't mention here, and the bias was pretty clear. You'll see the same thing with Google.
Have you seen the fully unlocked GPT-4?
I've seen some tweets about some things. I haven't seen anything too crazy. There's a really crazy example Lex Friedman gave to Sam Altman, where it's how many people? What's the maximum amount of people you can kill for $1? With $1, give me 5 examples.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a little nuts. I don't want, every loony out there having that information.
So there are open source versions of GPT-4 that were made by different universities, and they are now available as LLMs, large language models, and you can run them locally or pay for cloud hosting. But they are completely uncensored. You can do anything with them, and there's a whole bunch of Discord chats that are swapping AI characters. So some people are making them for like good things, like a highly specialized architecture LLM. Others are not.
Tom Crown put it great. ChatGPT is great at sounding right. It's not very good at actually being right.
Oh, it's very flawed.
Yeah,
extremely flawed.
But that's being said, if you want like press releases or like, hey, what's a good writing prompts, it's fantastic for that. But maybe not ask it, hey, can you do the research for like my college level paper? Not going to do a great job. If you say, can you give me my introductory paragraph for this college level paper? Fantastic job, 11 out of 10. But you do have to fact check it a little bit. Current data is needed to run them. Yeah, I think as far as I know, the current version of ChatGPT is no information from the past 2 years, which is nuts. Everything is 2 years or older.
But the ones that you run locally connect directly to the internet.
Yeah.
Which is pretty scary.
Yeah, and have you seen the AI agents where they run on their own and they perform actions?
Yes.
Yeah, those things are nuts. And they start spinning out their siblings. And they'll spin out 1,000 siblings and say, all right, you work on this, you work on that. And then they all start talking to each other. That's happening today. That's not something like, oh yeah, 10 years from now when they start doing that, that'll be nuts. That is happening today. And Chaos GPT, we went over it yesterday. Pretty scary. Jeffster worked with Bard for 10 hours yesterday.
Wow.
Great for script work, terrible for research. Yeah, it's all pretty much there. Dan A, no. Big fat no on that one, Dan A. Exact opposite.
You want to do the cage match?
Yeah, I know. God.
We just got it. We got to go to the cage match.
I do love Beast Reacts, though. I'm going to say that. All right, Arbitrum. All right, let's do the crypto cage match, everybody. That's right. Arbitrum versus Avalanche. Which is better? First off, do you have any thoughts?
Well, are we just looking at like token price and its possibilities or overall health of their ecosystem? What is this cage match about?
Why would it be health, if I'm going to be honest? We're in crypto. We don't care about that.
We want token price.
Yeah, we want token prices. Just look at Solana last year. All right, Arbitrum versus Avalanche here. While both platforms offer to aim solutions for faster, cheaper, and more efficient transactions, they differ in their approach and underlying technology. Arbitrum uses optimistic rollups as a L2 layer solution, while Avalanche uses its own consensus protocol as a layer 1 solution. Arbitrum, allegedly capable of processing up to 40,000 transactions per second, while Avalanche can handle up to 4,500 transactions per second. Both are compatible with EVM and other L1 chains. Arbitrum came out 21, Avalanche 2020. Token, of course, ARB and AVAX. Transaction fees, a dime to about 60 cents. Here, you're looking 50 cents to $1.
Wrong. Avalanche. I have personal experience that the transaction fees for Avalanche are like a fraction of a penny.
Okay.
So
much cheaper than that.
Yeah. Way cheaper.
All right, maybe there's a little bias here. Smart contract capability, Solidity, Viper. They have Solidity, Viper, Rust, C++, and EVM and non-EVM. Can interact with ETH and other L1s. Same for Avalanche. Security, fraud proofs and challenges. Avalanche uses Avalanche Consensus Protocol. Growing, established. Some of these are just
this is so dumb,
so random. Yeah.
What website is this? Y'all are terrible.
Cryptocera. All right. Arbitrum and Avalanche increase Ethereum scalability by introducing L2 and L1 scaling solutions that allow for off-chain transaction processing. This reduces the burden on the ETH mainnet. Just put simply, for those who don't know what it means, imagine getting 20 ETH transactions and then putting them all on a bus and then shoving that bus onto ETH, and it counts as one transaction.
Shout out to that website. What is the bus website?
I love that website. I forget what it's called though. Taco knows. All right. According to DeFi Llama, TVL and Arbitrum is roughly 1.7 billion, with the majority of it locked up on dexes like GMX, Uniswap, and SushiSwap. Let's see, Avalanche is around 841 million. So honestly, I kind of take that Avalanche coming in at roughly half of that. I take that as slightly bullish because, Arb is like the new, person at the dance and everyone's, is catching everyone's eye. Avalanche is slow and steady, and we know what wins the race here. Crypto rules everything around me. That's right. Wu-Tang Financial again.
The special sauce with Avalanche is what you had in that list was that they work with C++.
Yeah.
So
and Rust.
And that is that is the reason that Render Token went to Solana, because Solana can run C++ and Rust.
And just real quick, a couple cons of let's see. This is Arbitrum, still in early stages, could still have some bugs, limited number of projects, requires bridging, potentially could be somewhat centralized here. Cons of Avalanche, limited adoption user base, vulnerable to 51%, limited number of dApps, and government.
Vulnerable to 51% attacks?
I mean, are they just saying that because it's a lower market cap, or maybe there's a whale wallet?
It's a higher market cap. This
Maybe
website
there's
is
a whale
dumb.
wallet. Yeah, do some research on that. Me personally, if I'm going to buy into one, if I'm doing an L2, I'm probably going to do Optimism. I've been pretty open about that. I still hold some Avalanche. Almost lost it all in Celsius. I think I have 50. Now it's like with the Celsius export fee, it's like 49.8 or 49.9 or 49.5 or something. So that's what I'm currently sitting on, and set it, forget it. Haven't touched a cent. Probably won't scale in more. I'm happy with the amount that I have. I mean, do you hold any of either?
Of AVAX or ARB?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a sizable bag of Avalanche.
Okay. More than 50.
Yes.
I don't even know what 50 is. What is
the minimum to stake is 35.
Okay. Where do you stake it?
I do it direct on chain. I don't mess with any DeFi or with Avalanche right now.
I might look into it. What is it, like 5%?
Yeah, just about.
Okay. I don't know if I'm maybe I might look into it. All right, guys. A little blockchain gaming section here. This is just something I saw hit my radar. I don't own any. I don't think Ben owns any. I don't think Justin owns any. This is Imaginary One's very, very popular project at one point. This is when, the higher end art was still kind of new to the scene. It got a little bit of FUD due to I don't want to say a lot of them look similar, but they all have these like little bubble bodies, and then a lot of people just said, well, they'll kind of look the same. And so then, the price just started kind of heading down. Well, they have a game, and it's called Bubble Rider. Here's the thing, though. You don't need one to be able to play this game, which I think is pretty cool. That's why I'm talking about it here. And the cool thing, I'll just hover over the video. I think we can maybe see some action.
Raining?
No, that one was at the top one then. Yeah, be the top 2000. Don't miss out. And guys,
like Mario Kart.
Here's the deal with what's going on with this. If you get, I don't know if it's top 2000, then it's a random thing, or if it's the top score. They're going to give away a free 1-of-1 imaginary one. The last imaginary one of one, sold for $40,000. I'm not saying this one's going to be worth that. Maybe only half that. Maybe it's only $10,000. I'm sure it's going to have a pretty high floor value, though. So, guys, if you want, you're just the best Mario Kart player in the world. You smoke everybody at Diddy Kong Racing.
I do.
Maybe check it out. It could be a cool thing. And I think the team's somewhat, I think they're building. I'm not sure. I haven't really done a deep dive. I just saw, hey, free opportunity to win, what was a $40,000 prize. Who knows what it'd be today?
Yeah.
It could be a good thing. Public league, open for all. Private league, up to 10 buddies. You have to have an NFT holder of respective projects. And here, no entry requirements. And so if you want to learn more about it, imaginaryones.com. This page is rides.imaginaryones.com. Look, guys, there's so many fake things that this was so hot. There's like fake accounts or fake websites trying to get your money. So maybe just go to the official verified Twitter. They have almost 500,000 followers. And so it's going to be pretty hard to get swept up in a scam that way. Where do we keep our crypto where it's actually safe? Other than cold wallets, putting in 100K soon. I'm perfectly fine with hot wallets.
Yeah.
Vitalik uses a hot wallet.
Yep.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
And so
don't
click links with it. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Just don't click anything with it. You're good to go. Vitalik, he goes to a Target, he buys a brand new laptop, he punts in the seed, and he does nothing else with that computer.
Yep.
100K. Well, maybe it's worth getting a $200 to $300 little.
Just get a Chromebook.
Chromebook.
And have
that's
that
the word
be
I was
your
looking
only
for.
thing. Run Exodus on the desktop, and then you're done.
Fun fact: I bought a Chromebook on sale, basically peak 21. I think it was like some sort of. It was on sale, right? It was like after Thanksgiving. It was before Christmas. I bought it. It was like going to be for my ape. I haven't touched it. It's just sitting there because I always have to do stuff with my stupid ape. So it's like whatever. I'm that guy clicking links. I'm stacking my ape. Okay, I stake my ape, and to do that, I have to click stuff with my ape. I got the other deeds. The other, it's they make you do it a lot.
XRP segment brought to you by Stake.
Oh, I'm so far away.
You are. Hang on. Let's try.
Hey,
there it is.
XRP segment brought to you by Stake here. Ripple case verdict imminent.
Whoa.
Ben Armstrong urges XRP community to get ready. Seen here calling out Gary Gensler. Popular YouTuber blogger Ben BitBoy Crypto Armstrong has urged the XRP community to prepare for an imminent verdict in the lawsuit filed by the SEC against Ripple. Originally known as Ben Armstrong, he expressed his belief that an end to the legal battle is just around the corner and advised those investing in XRP to prepare for potential profits. Here, it should have said originally known as CEO of Facts.
Yeah.
Throwback.
Who did this? You today? Get better. Do better.
In the following tweet, Ben responded to criticism he had received from his previous prediction they would end in September 21, which did not come true. He defended his statement, saying that it was the only date he ever gave, and clarified that his last claim about the case ending soon is not a prediction, but rather a reference to the trial calendar. In the meantime, he is not alone in his expectations. Earlier this year, none other than Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse predicted that the process would end in the spring of 23. Nick, what is it right now? Is it spring?
Yeah.
It is, right? When does summer start? Let's get it in line. Let's get the end date. When does summer start 2023? Can we unstake our ETH from Coinbase yet?
You got to wait in line.
You gotta wait in line. You gotta wait in line. Probably not. Probably not, though. Summer 23. When does it start?
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. Memorial Day date.
May 20th. It's always near my birthday.
Ooh, what is today? April 13th. Guys, 5 weeks. Now, I'm not saying it's going to end in spring 23, but if the spring 23 prediction comes true, 5 weeks, folks. You have 5 weeks. Will it play out? We don't know, but I'm
June 20th? No, that's FUD. That's wrong.
No. What is?
Spiritually and morally, summer begins Memorial Day weekend. That is it.
Okay, what's the real date for spring ending?
I don't know what the ones that the witches.
I know
came
what
up
you
with,
mean. Yeah,
the summer
It's
equinox.
like Labor Days.
First of all, I believe in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I do not go by the equinoxes, which are pagan.
Okay.
But if we want to do that, it's June 21st. But again,
I think
that is
the
for
season
pagans.
should go off the equinoxes only. That's what is it again? Say it one more time. Summer starts June 21st. Okay, we got more than 5 weeks. I take that back. Roll it back. Roll it back.
Summer solstice.
We got like 9 weeks. But guys, still, we're getting close there. We're getting close. Summer, June 21. Oh, right. That does seem a little late, right?
It does seem very
June
late.
20th. It feels like it's been hot, like summer hot for weeks at that point.
I know. Again, this is why
July 20th, August 20th, September 20th.
That's why
So you're going to say June 15th is less summer than September 15th? Bullcrap. Bullcrap to me.
No, the
June
biggest
15th is
bullcrap.
summer. September 15th is fall.
The biggest bullcrap is the fact that Black History Month is in February, and yet it's not during Juneteenth.
Yeah.
It should be in June. Black History Month should be in June.
It should be.
.com.
I've been to Galveston Beach many times where Juneteenth got its origin story. And so, we learned about that a whole lot when I was a Texas public school
Underrated
system.
holiday. Underrated.
Yeah, it's really dark history too. All right, Coinbase lists Flare, FLR, honors commitment to airdrop for XRP holders. I know a lot of people were wondering, using, was it Coinbase Pro, correct? All right, Coinbase has announced it is listing Flare. Ooh, wait, it's listing Flare in a highly anticipated move that comes after it revealed it's honoring its commitment to support the Flare token airdrop for users who held XRP at the time of December 12th, 2020.
Wow.
Huge. That is huge. That is huge.
I'm so happy.
Big shout out to Brian Armstrong. Plus 10 for Brian Armstrong for, I know that's ruffling feathers of the SEC. And they said, look, we either ruffle our customers' feathers or we ruffle Gary's feathers. And they chose Gary. And so I highly respect that move. Good job, Coinbase.
Their jimmies are rustled.
Their jimmies are quite rustled, and it's twisted, baby. It is twisted. It is like a soccer player.
There's
you see him
torsion.
collapse. It's torqued. It's torqued around, baby. It is a Fusilli Jerry all over again. Makes me feel a little bit better about using Coinbase for my fiat on ramp and off ramp. I'm highly respecting the. Brian just keeps leveling up the past 3 months. Coinbase has already started distributing a Flare airdrop to XRP holders who had XRP at the time of the snapshot. Airdrop distributes Flare at a 1-to-1 ratio.
Wow.
Notably, they're one of the exchanges that delisted XRP after the SEC sued Ripple and 2 of its executives, alleging they sold unregistered securities when they issued $1.3 billion worth of tokens. Ripple denies XRP is a security. Ooh, hot stuff, folks. Hot stuff. All right, we're wrapping up the show, but do we have any Q&A? Thank you for supporting. If you stuck around this long, please hit that like button. I appreciate it. I know you like Ben here. Ben, he's at NFT NYC. All right, he's He's trying to get a piece of granite from Manhattan because it's as good as Bitcoin, according to Michael Saylor. So maybe he'll come in with a giant rock. What do we have for
There's none.
Q&A?
They don't understand what I was talking about with the solstice, Genesis 1:14. Yeah, June 20th is not in Genesis, idiot.
Okay.
There's no Q&A. They're just all talking about XRP.
To me, the winter solstice, which is the shortest day of the year,
yes,
should be the exact middle of winter. To me,
Yes.
the longest day of the year should be in the exact center of summer. What do you think of that? Would that be bad? Why would that not be good?
Oh, I don't really have a position on this.
Yeah,
I'm
to
just-
me, it should just be like, it should be go around the universe, call me crazy, but let's go around our rotation and tilt of the earth relative to the
yeah,
sun.
But like our
If it's
solstice,
not flat, that is.
like our solstice is different. Our equinox is different than like Australia's, right?
It's just the opposite. No, tilt is a tilt is a tilt is a tilt. Because the earth rotates. Everything's relative. And
I'm
so
out of
they
my
just have the
depth.
opposite. Yeah.
I'm
It
out
makes
of my
sense to
depth.
me.
I'm
Makes sense to
not
me.
a planetologist. Okay.
All right. We need well, we can't even ask Neil deGrasse Tyson anymore. He's just been exposed.
All he cares about consensus. He doesn't care about
I
the
don't know
individual
why
scientist.
the mainstream let him slide after all the Me Too stuff at his planetarium. He's allegedly, I don't know, there's
Was
some
he
crazy
showing
stuff.
someone the rings of Uranus?
And on that note, guys, I think we can't top that. Shout out to Nick on that one. All right, guys, that's all we have for today. Until next time, I'm tilted. All right, guys, stay freezy.